Let's go right into the console of the KTM 390 Duke. This is the new 349cc version, but the 399cc version has a similar console. The KTM Duke 390 has one of the best consoles, which lets you control everything on the screen, and this screen is very informative while riding. If you are doing higher RPMs, this RPM counter not only climbs color, the entire screen starts flashing red if you're doing over revs and it wants you to shift. So there's a gear shifting indicator. Go into the menu pressing this. Now we are in the menu, and firstly a motorcycle, inside which you have the ride modes, which are street, track and rain. Then you can go back into the ABS. You can turn off the ABS on the rear, which is the supermoto mode, which allows you to slide out the rear if you are inclined to do things like that, or if you're off-roading with the Duke, you can do that. But you cannot turn off the ABS completely, at least that's what I can see from here. You can go into the motorcycle traction control system and it can turn on or off. That's again for the sliding. If you're into power slides or power slides on the track, turn off the traction control and rear ABS. So those options are there. But then when you go into the road, when you're touring, you definitely want those things on. I prefer having the both ABSs on, but the traction control I sometimes want to have a little bit of fun and then I turn it off. And I feel the motorcycle gives a little bit more power delivery, a little bit more rough feel when you turn the traction control off, and that's something you enjoy. It's a little thrilling experience. Going into the bike info, you have coolant temperature, fuel range, battery, and whenever your service is due, that information is there. You have trip info with very detailed trip timing, average speed and fuel consumption and everything, which is nice. Cruise control, you can turn it, go inside it and turn it from speed control or cruise control. The cruise control switch is right over there, right next to the hazard light switch. So a lot of switches here which you need to understand. And underneath, tucked in, is the cruise control regulation, speed regulation switch. So if you plus it, then it probably, if you're cruising at 60, you press the plus and it goes automatically. The bike climbs to 70 kilometers per hour and you can push it down. You can also do it with the throttle control, but I prefer doing it that way. Some people like using all this tech. Cruise control for India, you really have to brake a lot. This is an international model, not everywhere roads are like India, so people can actually use the cruise control there. Moving back, you have location services, music controls, which requires you to go into the Bluetooth and connect to the app, which we have not done, so I cannot go into those things. In settings, you have favorites, custom switch, what you want the custom switch to do. This, the custom switch is here, the C button. You can do something that you reach quickly. Let's say if you turn off the traction control a lot, that's what you do. Or if you, here it's the ride mode, so you can quickly switch ride modes using the C button rather than going into the menu. So whatever you do the most, you can map it to that. It lets you customize. You can go into speed control, cruise control, heated grips, navigation, audio, or trip meters, anything here, even the motorcycle traction, and like I was saying, the ABS mode. So if you want to turn off the traction control and ABS just with one click of a button, if you do a lot of off-road, maybe that's what you want to map your custom switch to. I did not know this bike has heated grips. Probably this one doesn't, but in the Euro spec version probably they come with heated grips, or maybe it's an accessory. So there's the quick selector option. These ones, again, you can map them as well. Connectivity is probably your Bluetooth, and quick shifter, you can turn off your quick shifter if you want. So that's it. That's for the KTM Duke 390's menu system, fully elaborate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And on this main screen, there's speedometer, trip meter, battery indicator, fuel consumption indicator, ABS and motorcycle systems, and then there's this which ride mode it is in, the gear position indicator, the tachometer, the speedometer is obviously there, and the absolute detail with a clock and all those things like motorcycle traction control, engine, and all those things are on, which means there's some sort of a warning here with the low engine oil, but apart from that, everything is perfectly there. And this is the bike which, I mean, made me stop wearing a watch while riding, because this was the first bike which I owned back in 2013, which had a clock in it. I could just look down and glance down on the console and understand how much time I've been riding it for, so I stopped wearing a wristwatch. That's one little detail for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this detailed review of the KTM Duke 390 console features. And this is now the 349cc, but if you want a power, you have the full 399cc. Why I would think it's better to go for the 349cc version, you have to see the full review for that.